We are at the virtual event on the bus.biz. My name is Sue Roskoff, and I'm here with the World of Ability Podcast Network. And I would love to introduce a new friend that just came into our space. His name is Rob Baugh, and I want to go ahead and give him a chance to please go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell me a bit about what you do.
Sure. I am an author of the book called My Life Rewired, which also is kind of my uh, podcasting title too, because I have a podcast called Life Rewired, the Brain Injury Podcast. I'm a brain injury survivor and I'm an advocate, and I do speeches and any events that I can to help raise awareness. And with this being Brain Injury Awareness Month, that's why I'm trying to get out and just to spread the word.
Excellent. Oh, and I should have you as a guest on our show sometime because we are World of Ability, celebrating the ability in all of us. And it sounds like your story, your background, all these things are like a magical fit. So I would
Yeah,
love to
I would
invite
love
that.
to. Yes.
Well, so tell me a bit about the book that you wrote.
Well, the book I wrote is about surviving trauma. I have a whole wheelhouse full of traumas that I have to unpack. But when I had the brain injury, I wanted to take what I learned going through all of that so that I could help others so they don't have to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. So, my publisher, Heather from Inner Peace Press, was so great. She got me a website built around the book, and it also has a connection to my podcast as well as resources that I find that is beneficial for other survivors that maybe they don't know anything about. Here I'm almost 6 years into my journey, and I'm still learning things that I didn't know was available to us as a free resource.
Excellent. And I'm as you're saying that, I've got another friend that I should connect you with because she's doing some similar work trying to get a compilation of resources for folks that are I'd have to revisit exactly what her piece is, but it's a similar concept with people don't know what they don't know. How would you know what's out
Right.
there having never experienced this before?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, being able to shorten that learning curve and to have that kind of resource at your fingertips is such a
Mhm.
blessing. So I applaud you for what you're doing, and to
Thank you.
that's I love it because that you're not just thinking about what do I need, you're thinking beyond yourself. What do people need?
Right.
Because that's the kind of thing you don't expect to have to know, you know.
Right. Exactly. I know how lonely I felt after my injury, and I don't want people to feel that way. I have too big of a heart for people, and I'm learning things that I didn't know that I was going to learn after this venture that I was thrown into out of nowhere. Just like for example, there was I was scrolling through Facebook one day and I saw this GoFundMe. Now, how many of us just scroll past those and think, yeah, right, you know? But I was intrigued by the story, and after doing some digging, I found out that it was a true story, and this person really did need help. And come to find out, there was a company in Texas, of all places, that gives money out to people for surgeries and things like that. And they told me, they said, we're the best kept secret in the world, and we have all the resources to give out, but no one knows to come to us for the resources.
Oh my gosh, wow. So being able to make those connections is life
Mhm.
changing. That's amazing.
Right.
Oh, I love it. So tell me a bit about your podcast.
Yeah. So I started off strictly as just brain injuries, but I thought, if I'm going to help people, I want to help people because there's only so many stories you can tell over and over and over again about brain injuries and awareness. So I've become more inclusive of all anybody that's got anything that's invisible, cancer, Lou Gehrig's disease, anything like that. Anybody that has a story to share, so that we can build a community and help others feel, first of all, validated, and they also would have a connection that they can, hey, I need to speak to somebody. Well, hey, so and so has the same thing you're going through. Talk to them. They can walk you through what they've been through, and it's not as scary.
I love what you're doing. So where can people find your podcast?
We were the video podcasts on YouTube under Life Rewired, the Brain Injury Podcast, where you can also be found anywhere that you can find podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, just all of those places.
Excellent. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then also with your book, where can people find that?
Oh, that just go to myliferewired.com, and that's the first thing you'll see when you pop it up. But don't just don't just stay there. When you go to my webpage, look at the different things that we have going on, because we have fundraisers going on right now for the Brain Injury Association of America, with it being Brain Injury Awareness Month. And then there's a little boy that I've been helping out. So if you have find it on your heart that you want to give to a very good cause, it's a little boy that had found out that he had a brain tumor, and he was misdiagnosed. And after a couple of weeks in the hospital, the mother said, "Nope, we're going somewhere else." And within a half an hour of being in the, I think it's the Cleveland clinics where they went to, they found out that he had a massive brain tumor. So they had to do a lot of travel, a lot of hotel stays, and you know, missed a lot of work. So if you find it in your heart to help this family out, that link's on there as well.
Excellent. And again, that speaks to where your heart is, that you're out here to help others and to make a difference out there. So Rob, thank you so much for what you do. Any last things that you'd like to share before we close up?
Just to be kind to yourself first of all. If you can't help others if you're not helping yourself first.
Excellent. Oh my gosh, I love that. I am so glad you came here to have a
Yeah,
chat because we need to connect further. I think there's a lot of crossover things that we can synergize and make
true.
more happen. I'm pretty sure I've got some people that would love to be a guest with you too if you'd be interested.
Absolutely, yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Again, we are here with onthebus.biz and at the quarterly virtual conference. The next conference will be taking place on Tuesday, June 16th. So as you look around, you see avatars moving around. That's other attendees. You could be one of them. So come on in and join us. This has been amazing. I'm always blown away by the people that I meet along the way. And Rob, this has been a real